who's 14 years of age, and amazing detail here, an A to Q of all the things that are actually on it. I mean, even things like on F here, which was an emergency pie, obviously the sort of thing you do need on a pie cycle. Yes. There's a phantom flanger's flag here, all sorts of goodies. Well done to you, Michael. It's a very, very good design. Well done.
Right, the next entry, which I as well as the Phantom like, from Adam Houghton in Croydon. Not only would actually like the diagram, the pencil diagram here, I don't know how well this is showing, but also the fact that he went into an awful lot of detail and explained all the apparatus on there, where the gunge is dispensed from, the springs, the Flan magazine. I particularly like the Flan magazine.
The Phantom does like long words. He is incredibly intelligent.
Final runner-up. Final runner-up.
Nick Pitcher on his bicycle, and a great idea here. He's actually got a travelling swamp, which of course is essential on any pie cycle, and he's got a pie-filled seat for added comfort. And I love this bit. He's got anti-skid pie wheels. Well done, my darling.
The winner of the bicycle competition is this one, Timothy Oldham of Southampton in Hampshire. This is definitely the favourite, and we'll try and get this made up if the budget will see that. The thing that the Phantom particularly liked, I think you'll agree, won't you, Phantom, is the fact that it is covered.
Yes.
Lots of side views, lots of planned views of it, and that is it. Timothy, very, very well done.
Also, Gordon, we must have mentioned
it's got the Pylaris missile. Pylaris missile, fully loaded. Yeah. Excellent, that was Timothy. Well done, you've won yourself a bomber bike.
The baby bucket bike.
Baby bucket bike.
And we're going to invite Timothy in next week, actually, to receive the bike.
Let me just say, we said we were going to invite him in, but in actual fact, the Phantom did expect to see Timothy this week, and he's a little dischuffed, Timothy, that you're not here, and he's a bit dischuffed. Timothy, can you just come closer to your telly, Timothy? Come closer.
Phantom's got something special for you now.
Phantom's got something for you as a sort of consolation. Close, nose against the screen, Timothy. Go, Phantom! Yeah! Lovely. Well, I'll see you next week, Timothy.
It's scary, it's fiendish, it's creeps, yes, creeps. The Hunt the Vampire game. Take care where you move, or...
Your name!
First to reach the coffin nails the vampire.
Got him!
And now up the ladder, a race to get your team to the top. But other players can knock you all down, again and again and again, till someone finally wins. Up the ladder and creeps. More fun, more action from Action GT.
Cocoa Pops, spinning tops, Cocoa Pops, pit stops, snow drops, chocolate flavor, Cocoa Pops, clippity claps, bunny hops, balloon pops, milk drops, Cocoa Pops. Jack in the Box, Mrs. Mops, Mr. Spots, Keystone Cops, for nothing tops, Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, Kellogg's Cocoa Pops.
Fashion zany zappers, glasses that you wear, with lights in every pair. Blink and flash your eyes, give your pals a big surprise. Flashing zany zappers.
Wear 'em at night, wear 'em in the day. Zany zappers are fun. And now...
Wrist racers, you start 'em with a twist. You can rev 'em, you can race 'em, right from your wrist. Wrist racers!
Wrist racers and zany zappers. More fun, more action from Action GT.
It's Shaky.
What's that secret you will keep it?
His great new album.
You're so like a lady with a mystic smile.
Includes hits like
You know, baby, when you're in my arms, I can feel your love and magic charms. You drive me crazy.
it's the album you've been waiting for.
You drive me crazy.
Shaky, now on sale everywhere. Go get it.
Parker Electronics introduce Hurricane Higgins' electronic cue ball, the electronic snooker game, where you cue up and aim, pull off angle shots, finesse shots, trick shots, and the occasional fluke shot. And for football fans, there's Trevor Francis' electronic striker, where you have to get round your opponent's defence, pass, and score. Trevor Francis' electronic striker, and Hurricane Higgins' electronic cue ball from Parker Electronics.
One of Miss Sarah Jones's almost legendary pop interviews.
big welcome to Ian Gillan. Hi there.
Hello,
Nice of you to
sir.
pop in and see us. You've
Thank you.
had an amazingly busy year. You've just come back from Japan and Australia, haven't
Yeah,
you?
that's right.
How did you enjoy that?
That was amazing, really good, yeah. Very exciting.
and you
Very
s-
hot
Yeah.
and wet.
Was it?
Yeah. Didn't stop raining for the moment we left home.
Just like England.
Exactly.
You can't have got homesick.
Not warm enough.
And you started a British tour last night, didn't
That's
you?
right,
What are you doing,
yeah.
44 dates or something ridiculous?
Approximately.
Yeah. I mean, Gillan, you often always said is a touring band. I mean, how much of the year, in fact, do you spend on the road?
Well, it goes in generally we do about 200 shows a year. But it's not that difficult, really. I mean, people seem to think it's a lot of hard work, but
Well,
we
it is.
really enjoy it. Though.
But the travelling is so tiring, don't you think?
Well, yeah, the really long flights, but I mean, it's not... You get used to it, really.
There's been a lot written in the press, actually, about this plan of yours to do a world tour, but do it on a ship. I mean, how possible and feasible is that?
It's actually in operation now. We're starting to plan it. We've got a lot of the financing going already.
Yeah.
We need sponsors, obviously, and we've got quite a few lined up. But it's much more than just a tour. We're going to make a film, and we'll be doing TV documentaries and books and everything else. I mean, it'll be an event.
When will it happen and how long will it take?
84, 85, about a year to 18 months
You've got to
in
plan
duration.
that far ahead, really. haven't
Yeah, we
you?
have to now to
Yeah.
get the ships and everything else lined up.
Yeah.
I doubt if it'll be one ship all the way around, but it'll be pretty much like regular tours in the continents, but we'll be taking shows to places where they haven't had music before.
It's a real adventure, then, isn't it?
Oh yeah, very
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I've never grown up anyway.
Now, it's 9 years ago, well, 8 years ago, since, in fact, that you left Deep Purple. And really, you left the music business then, didn't you?
For a year,
For a
yeah.
while. And you really must have had to start all over again. And how difficult was that?
Well, very difficult.
Yeah.
You've got to relearn a lot of things you've forgotten. But it's important, I think, having gone through something like Purple, you feel you've got something to prove, and so you've got to go in with both eyes open, and really it's a challenge to keep aware of what's going on around you. You could very easily settle down and just rely upon things you've done in the past, but you always try to avoid that.
Also, the other amazing fact, I know from when we spoke before, was that you, in fact, left Deep Purple, a band that generated millions of pounds, and you were virtually broke, weren't you?
Yeah, well,
Which seems unbelievable, really.
I don't know. There's an embarrassment of riches in other areas, actually. I don't really... People talk about astronomical figures in terms of money, but it just looks that way. It all seems to go on one thing or another.
Yes, absolutely. But you would think at the end of it that you'd at least end up financially set up, really.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not too bad. I've got a studio out of it.
Yeah. Now, you've got a new album out, Double Trouble, half a live album, half a studio album. I gather, in fact, that when you first recorded the studio album, you took the tape away and you didn't like it, did you?
I threw it out the window of the car, actually. And it's still probably somewhere on the hard shoulder of the M4 now. No, it took me 2 or 3 weeks to really get to like this album, because it was the first time we've used a producer.
Yeah.
And we've got fixed ideas in our minds. I think musicians often fall into the trap of wanting to hear things their particular way, whereas perhaps it's not the best way for the majority of people to hear it.
But then you
so
came
now
on-
I'm delighted with it. I'm absolutely over
But
the
it took
moon.
you a while to get into
Yeah,
it.
and I think we'll stick with the producer now for good.
Right. Okay, thank you, Ian. We're going to be giving away a bass guitar and a Gillan flag, in fact, in just a minute. But let's hear your current top 40 single, and here it is. It's Nightmare from Gillan.
Get on the first available